the newest Mini Brands Create garden, not to be confused with the Miniverse one. And the ultra rare in this one is a scented miniature garden. Can we find that today? Let's see how lucky we are. Yes, these are two different companies kind of stealing from each other. The original being the Miniverse, and then Mini Brands like, I want a piece of that pie. I'm gonna steal a little bit. For those of you who don't know, Mini Brands Create Garden is supposed to be a DIY of miniature items that are garden-like. As you can see in the first picture, we see a kind of bonsai. But in the bigger picture, we do see that there are different succulents, cacti, flowers, garden tools, even flowers with a butterfly on it. And here we even have a rose that almost resembles that in the Beauty and the Beast, kind of under a glass thing. And so basically that's what we're going to be exploring today. As you can see here on my desk, again, we are used to doing the Miniverse, which is a DIY of miniature garden things and home things. But we do have the Mini Brands Create. Now, each one of these is pretty expensive, coming in at around $20 each, which is about the same price. So which one is actually better and worth your cash? Because I like to waste my money so that you don't. All right, first things first, let's get these out of the way. I'm really excited to see what we get on the inside. Let's just move you over here. No, do not come back. No, 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 you have no business here. Get them away. And we're gonna get you out of the way. And in order to make an accurate judgment of which one is better and worth your cash, let's start off with the one we're familiar with, which is the Miniverse. And we open this up, and here we have, we have a little box. We have something wrapped up. We have all the little pamphlet things. And then I see the biggest difference is in the packaging. So let's move this over here. We have 1, 2, and then a third wrapped item over here. So in total, we have 5 surprises. And let's check out this one here, which is a box. It looks like we have some planters maybe. Oh, okay. We do have some planters. So we have 2 terracotta looking ones, and they're in plastic. Next, we have this newspaper, and it looks super cute. What is in here? What? Oh, my goodness. How do I open you? Okay, there's a rubber band. Come on, come on. Aha, got it. Got it. We have our lovely looking plant. Okay, we have 2 plants. Interesting. And they come with their roots, so they look like water plants of some sort. If anyone knows what breed they are, let me know. Wait, are plants breeds or species? Horticulture. And now we're getting into more interesting packaging. Here we have sun grown. We have a monstera on the front. This is what the back looks like. And we have, I think this is our dirt. And it's called Perlite Mix Happy Grow Co. Look at the plants. They just look absolutely adorable and super happy. And through the front of the packaging, we can see already a little bit of that dirt mix. So we see some rocks and the dirt together. Next baggie is a sun that just says thank you. And it's either a sun hat or a cowboy hat. I feel like a sun wearing a sun hat just sounds right. It feels like it belongs in the universe. And let's open you up. What do we have here? Okay. We have, my goodness. Okay. We have some utensils. Not quite, but quite a thing. We have a mini shovel, some tongs, and then we have the little legs for the actual display. If you're wondering what the display is, it's actually part of the box. If you pull this apart, and you put the legs in on either side like so. Voila. Now we have a little display, which is kind of a neat perk. And then we have another item that's wrapped in a kind of newspaper. Again, these newspapers are super cute. And this is going to be, I guess, the display for our planters. And here's a close-up of the actual newspaper in your bird era. And then it basically has a bunch of nonsense. And then again, it looks like there's advertisements, some really cute headings. We have more headings, lifestyle and botany and birds, but then here it just says a bunch of nonsense, wings and things. It's really cute. It's got a lot of personality is what I'm trying to say. And of course, the full list of everything that we can get, including the flowers, bird type crafts, plants, hanging plants, and whatnots. If you want to watch the video where we actually get to make quite a few of these, check the link in description box, because we do get the bird feeder, and that's really exciting. But for now, it looks like we have the Pelia Pear. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I do love the double P, the Pelia Pear. And in the back, the instructions are pretty straightforward. It says put dirt into the things and then just add them in there and then twist it. That's it. That's all it is. All right, so step 1, we open up our dirt. Step 2, let's take a quick look at our dirt. Looks pretty dirty, as it should. And now we're gonna scoop some of it in here. It's a very stretchy type of dirt. Let's take a closer look at this. But as you can see, it has like this kinetic sand feel to it, which makes compressing it a little easier, I believe. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna shove you in here, like so. I'm not pushing it too hard because I feel like we need to compress it more once the plant is in. Now we take our Pelia, put it in, and then it said to twist. Voila. Now it's still pretty loose, so we're gonna grab our shovel and try and compress it as best as we can. Oh gosh, this is the issue with this one, is that for the plants to stay, look at that, it almost feels like you need to do a double compression. So I would recommend wrapping this first part like this, and then pushing it in like this. It's not the best, it's still not great. It's absolutely still terrible. They just don't want to stay, is what I'm trying to say. This is absolutely horrendous. This is as good as you get. Even if you compress it, it still wants to come out somehow. And I've said this in previous videos, this set and this series is not my favorite, so I'm curious if the other one has done better in terms of getting our plants to stay in place. Because this ain't it. Let's try that again. Ugh. No. No. Yeah, they're still not my favorite set. And of course, here is the finished project. It does look adorable if you start compressing it in ways that you didn't know you could compress. But yes, it's cute. The packaging is cute. Everything about it is cute. The functionality, so-so in terms of a DIY. And if you're curious about mini brands versus Miniverse foods, I also did a full video on that. Here's what the thumbnail looks like. Again, link will be in description. If you grades are anything like me, you're going to find that these T-Rex undies are absolutely adorable. And some of you may know that I have an obsession with panties. What are panties in here? Panties. Which is why I'd like to talk to you about today's sponsor, MeUndies, who are absolutely phenomenal at making you feel your hot girl summer. But we know that hot girl summer can be interrupted if you get some little humidity in those areas. But thankfully, MeUndies has us covered with lightweight, anti-odor, and quick-drying Breathe fabric. And no matter what kind of styles you're into, MeUndies has you covered because even the Breathe underwear have so many different incredible styles, whether you're into bold, classic, or adventurous. Not to mention, they're pretty cool and comfortable. From high-waisted, as someone who like me prefers, or hipster for that time of the month, to cheeky brief or bikini when I'm feeling myself. Why did I do that? I kind of regret it now. MeUndies has a cut for every butt this summer. But in all seriousness, the heat is just not my friend, so having a pair of MeUndies that do keep me cool and dry are one of my favorites. I can't say how much I love these undies because they're so soft and comfortable. They literally feel like a nice warm hug just down there. And as I mentioned, they have a cut for everyone. They have over 10 different styles ranging from cute boy shorts to thongs and yes, even lace options. And you get over 100 different colors and prints ranging from classic black to your zodiac sign. MeUndies uses their signature, super soft, micro-modal fabric. Breathable, stretchy, and oh so cozy. And if you're looking for something even more breathable than their current line, then definitely check the Move Me line with Breathe fabric. In addition to being absolutely phenomenal products, they are sustainably sourced materials and only work with partners that care for the workers. And they have a problem-free philosophy, where if you're not happy with your first pair of MeUndies, it is completely on MeUndies. So what are you waiting for? Summer is here. Get every cut for your butt from MeUndies. So that's 20% off your first order plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/nerdycrafter. Again, that's MeUndies.com/nerdycrafter for 20% off your first order and free shipping. Thank you, MeUndies, for making amazing products and sponsoring a portion of today's video. But let's go ahead and get into the Mini Brands Create Garden version. And we have here says create your own mini garden. Aha! And the moment of truth. By the way, these were really hard to find because they're still not here in Canada. I had to ask my friend Amy in the UK to send them to me. So a huge shout out and thank you to Amy. If you want to check out Amy's channel, she is absolutely adorable, confusing, and sarcastic. I will also link her in description. And okay. Hang on, we have the pamphlet, which we'll take a look later. Oh, wow. This is wrapped, so we have one huge... No, that is not one huge surprise, is it? No, there's one item, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gigantic. These are all really heavy. All right, this is the new studio. I don't have my trusty felt with me, so we're going to use a blue t-shirt for now. Don't worry, trusty felt will be back. All right, the first item we have is a huge plastic planter, I think. No, that is not a planter. What is that? That is not a planter. That's like half a bottle. Maybe it's a terrarium. Oh my God. Just to compare the packaging again, if we do this side by side, you'll see that the packaging for mini brands is usually a lot more plain and they just put their logo on top. Whereas Miniverse, you can see we do have a character, mascot, and it just looks cute. Regardless, Miniverse is actually illegal now. So you won't find them in store because of the resin. If you haven't seen that video, again, I will link that below. But let's see what we have. Here is, oh my goodness. Okay, okay. This is a terrarium. I'm guessing this goes down here. And then this goes over it somehow. Okay, and this is probably the cork that goes on there. I say cork, but everything is plastic. Next over here, we saw a tiny bottle and it says Magic UV Glue. So that is definitely a UV resin. It says do not eat. It's gotta be UV resin. So we're gonna take a look at that. And then over here is, okay. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. So we have all these different kinds of tiny plants. I'm guessing, okay, we have a little rock over here. We have another kind of plant. We have succulents. And I don't know what else these are called, but I do love the rocks though. Next item is pretty chunky, and you are, hello. Are these all different projects? I don't know what's going on. We're gonna look at the pamphlet in not too long, but we do have a bulbous type cactus, and I don't know if this goes in here, but I guess this is the planter. Oh, I'm just shoving things inside things, and I don't even know if that's where they're supposed to go. That's what she... Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice this, but look. There's a tiny snail. You were just hiding in there, weren't you? Okay, so we have a little pet snail. I'm gonna name you Patrick. Not Patrick. Gary. I mixed up my SpongeBob characters. But let's see what this pamphlet tells us and what kind of items we can get. Okay, these are the ultra rares, which seem to have butterflies on them. So let's see if today we can get any of the items with butterflies on them. And then here we have the common, which looks like we have the terrarium. Another one with the butterfly actually is common as well. More commons over here. And then we have more commons. Wait, how many surprises in each one? We do have ultra rare that is blue, but I don't see anything ultra rare except for these ones. Oh, and we do have instructions in the back here. And according to the instructions, these are all the items we're getting. We're just going to put it in the base, shove all of these items in their designated spots, and then put some UV resin for some reason. Oh, to create the illusion of drops. I get it. And then that's our terrarium. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, Kitty Editor. It looks like we're getting 2 surprises. One is the terrarium, and the other one was just this tiny cactus, right? I think so. All right, so let's go ahead and see what items fit where. And it looks like the rocks go in here. That's cute. Rock number 2. 3 fuzzy plants go in these spots here. 1, 2, and 3. Wait, I made a mistake. It's the third one goes here. There, got it. Those 2 red ones go behind the rocks like so. So far, so good. This big one goes in between the rocks. Voila. And then this one goes right over here. This is actually really cute. Now we just need to put our snail somewhere. Now I know they say magic UV glue. This is not magic in no way whatsoever. This is basically UV resin. For those of you who don't know UV resin, it is basically a liquid when hardened either by UV light or sunlight, turns into a glassy type plastic. But since this is Canada, despite the fact that this is summer, the sun is nowhere to be found. So I will be using my own UV light. And let's see what this UV is like. So we do have a little tab. Let's go ahead and pull you out. Voila. And they do give us quite a bit. I have to say this is very generous for the project they want us to do, which is basically to put our little snail right here. So I'm just gonna squeeze a smidge. Voila, like this. And we don't have any tongs, so this is gonna get a little tricky because I need to put you, oh gosh, over here without falling. Cute. Okay, now we need to save it, so we're gonna use our UV light and we're gonna leave it there for about 20 seconds since this is very little. And here's our little snail looking nice and sturdy over here. And if we look on the instructions here, they say to add a couple of drops here and there just to kind of give the effect that it is wet on the inside. Normally, it's not gonna work with sunlight just because it's going to drip is what I'm trying to say. But let's go ahead and put, oh my goodness. Let's put a drop here, like so. Nice, nice, nice. Drop here. And we're gonna use our UV light because that's gonna be our best. Oh my goodness, that is a generous drop. And let's see how lucky we are by putting one right on top and hopefully it doesn't go down. Voila. And our UV light for about 20 more seconds. And that looks really, really cute. You can add as many drops as you want or as little as you want. But now we can go ahead, close this off, add our cork. Is that the right side? This is the right side. There you go. And here is our little terrarium. Looks very cute. I like this. And it's way bigger than I expected, which means that so far, if I were to grade mini brands alone on this, I would give it a really good score of about 7.5 or 8 on 10. But let's see what the other ones look like. But why? Why is the rest of it here? There. And let's see, we have 1, 2, oh, we have another blue, 3 items. Okay, we have 3 items in here. So I'm curious how many of them are DIYs and how many of them are just the plain item itself. So let's go ahead and open the first one. And oh, okay. We have, I don't know what we have. Looks like we have a jug, some plants, a watering can, and I don't know what this is. I need to see the instructions here. Hello? I am confused. So far, I don't see what else we can get with the watering can. So let's keep going. So we'll move you over here. Next item is, oh, is that a cactus again? Why is this cactus constantly coming back? That's the exact same thing we got in the previous one. So we have our first double already. That's not good. So it looks like we are getting 2 items. This is our last one here. And you are, oh, sunflower. Wait, what? No, they're not the scented ones. Hang on, let's get everything out. Okay. Did we not get instructions? Kitty editor, can you do this again? Did we not get instructions? I don't think we got a pamphlet. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. But as far as I can tell, it looks like we have these flowers over here as well as this cactus. So let's put it together. Did I get instructions? Oh, there it is. It was in the recycling bin. Okay, it looks like we got a surprise succulent. Okie dokie. And we're going to have to put the flowers onto the stems and then the stems onto this thing. Okay. And then this hook thing onto the stem and then the butterfly right on it. And I'm not sure what this drop is for. I guess we can wet the flowers. Okay. It almost feels like they put the resin in there for no reason, but aha. Okay, we can fill up the base with water. Okay, that I like. Well, water, resin. These are absolutely gigantic, so we're gonna go ahead, add the stems and the flowers here. And the flower. So just so you know, the flowers are actually really adorable. They're made out of cloth. Here's what they look like. It's actually really nice. We have this little middle, but this is also a soft cloth. So that's really nice. We have the other one over here. Voila, cute. And we do have a second one that I'm basically putting all the flowers and stems exactly the same way. Very nice. And now we have to insert these inside this thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and alternate like so, and like so. So it looks like a really nice bundle. All right, this is usually where I differ from the actual instructions. They say to put the resin after, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the resin, oh wait, it hooks onto things. Okay, there's a base down here that you have to push into. Voila. Okay, now we can put the resin. I'm gonna do that before we put the butterfly. So we're gonna use the one that we've already opened so we don't do any kind of wasting. So we're gonna just squeeze the resin inside. Voila. I don't think this resin's gonna be enough. Oh, this is not gonna be enough. This is not gonna be enough. Hello? Okay, we're gonna be here for a little bit. All right, so I was able to get this much out, which I think is more than enough. We don't need more than that, so we're gonna go ahead and harden this. And voila. Oh my goodness, that is very shiny. 2 minutes later. And ta-da! Here it is, looking super watery, is basically it. But we still have our butterfly to put in here. So we're gonna go ahead and hook this device onto this flower and then add our butterfly. Let's get you in here like so. Voila. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. That's cute. See, with Miniverse, you get birds. With mini brands, you get butterflies. That's cute. I like that. I feel like I would have loved to see the butterfly on top somehow. Let's see if that's even possible. Can I get you up here? If I put you right on the stem. Oh gosh, everything's coming up. Oh gosh, let's get you on the top here. Can you be on the flower? Like this. Kind of. We're making it happen. I'm having fun. This is really cute, but I still can't see my $20 worth on these minis. Let's try more. Ooh. Ooh. Voila. That's as close as it gets. And, okay, let's see what we have. I know we have the instructions now. We have two surprises. Okay. It's funny to me how inconsistent they are on the inside. By the way, another thing I noticed is that the sizes of the resin are different. The previous one we got 8 grams and the one before that we got 5 grams. So they do vary in size depending on the project we get. All right, let's go ahead and open the smaller one first. If we get the same cactus again, I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh, okay, okay. Why? Why are we getting the same cactus succulent thing again? This is 1, this is 2, and 3. I don't need 3 of them. This is a reoccurring thing, it seems. And the second bag in here is, what are you? What is that? Oh, hang on. There's quite a few things. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. They have no respect for the material in here. They're just throwing everything in here. No packaging, no labeling, no newspaper type wrappings. They just threw it all in here. That's a lack of respect for the flowers. Have some respect for the flowers. Flowers matter. I don't know why. This feels very disrespectful to the flowers. And it looks like we got the flower rock garden. Okay, and there's another snail right over here. And these are basically the instructions that you can see. It's pretty straightforward. It's basically the same thing like the other ones. So we're going to go ahead and put the brown base on top of the white, and then we're going to take our time and put the flowers to the stems. And then we put the rock and leaves on the base, and then we attach the stems right on top. And then basically we're gluing our snail right on there. And of course you can make a wet effect as much as you want. And here it is looking absolutely adorable. I have to say I'm really proud of myself for adding that little extra snail slug trail. I don't know why, I really love it. It's cute, it's fun. Again, I'm still not seeing my $20 worth. I wish these were at least half the price, but we have more. So let's see if we can still get that rare. And we have, oh, that is bulky. We have 1, 2, 3 surprises. And of course, we're going to have the spoiler in here. But before we check out the spoiler, let's see the items. First, oh no. Did we just get a double? Uh-oh. Okay, I see the canister here again. I see this vase thing again, but it could be something else. Let's keep looking. Oh, okay, we have our resin. Oh gosh. It is our first full actual double. Okay, you know what? If you want to see me do this on live stream as a frozen moment, I will attempt to make a version where the watering can is floating in the air. So make sure that you are subscribed and turn notifications on because we're going to have a live stream really soon doing this in person so you can watch me struggle in real life. So I'm gonna shove everything back in here. And I'm guessing this is going to be another succulent. Please, please don't. Oh, it's a different one. Yay! Finally, we have a different one. So we can, oh, this one's in the shape of a heart. I'm gonna shove you in here and we're gonna shove you in here. This is pretty, I like it. It's a nice change. There, finally got it started. Yes. Oh gosh. See, it rips off without having this last part come with it. Let's pull you, come on. You could do it. Yes, kind of. We'll take it. All right, let's see what we have. It looks like we have two chunkies in here. Please be different. I feel like this might be a succulent, so let's start with the little one. And you are... Okay, we're starting to get repeat of the other kind of succulent. Okay, we're gonna put you in here and this in here. Voila. So we have our first surprise. And here should be our DIY project. And this looks pretty different. Okay, we have some white flowers, a pot. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting going on here, but let's see the instructions. And according to the instructions, we have this kind of plant. Oh my goodness, there's a ladybug. Where are you? Where's my ladybug? Is she in here? Oh, she is. Oh my goodness. You are stuck. Uh-oh. Ladybug. Ladybug, no! Don't do this at home. No, ladybug's not coming out. Help. I need my ladybug. All right, we're going to use this Miniverse tongs. Can we get our ladybug out? Oh, I don't think we can. Come on, ladybug. Oh, we got her. That was very dangerous. Do not do that at home. Don't be a Jackie. And again, this plant is considered a common. As usual, here are the instructions, side by side, very straightforward. The only reason we're using resin is really to attach the creatures and to add a water type effect, but it's pretty easy. We're going to add our pot base together, add all the flowers onto the stems onto the leaves, and then the whole thing into the dirt area. Now we're taking our resin. I'm going to again use the one that we've already opened, add a little few water drops, put our cute ladybug on top, and harden it with the resin. And this project is absolutely adorable. I do love the little touches of having the butterfly and ladybug and the snail because it makes the piece feel a little bit more dynamic. But I do feel like they're adding more price tag to the item just by adding a little bit of resin. And again, this item doesn't necessarily need resin, but it's an excuse to make it more expensive. They could have technically used any kind of glue that dries transparent. That's just me though. But we still have more chances to get the rare, smelly, scented. Let's hope we get the scented one. I need the scented one. And you are, oh, this is chunk. We have 1, 2, 3 items in here. And of course the instructions with the spoiler. All right, so these are pretty hefty items. Let's start with the super chunky one over here. That is like a bowl. Okay, what are you? That is gigantic. What is that? Okay, so we have some kind of base and a bark. This could be the bonsai tree, but I'm not sure. And then over here, oh, okay. We have a lot of, again, this is so disrespectful. How dare they treat these plants so disrespectfully? Again, let's look at Miniverse. Miniverse had the decency to put the plant in a piece of newspaper. This is just like absolute disrespect. Get some packaging in here. I feel like it would add to the actual experience of unboxing and even justify the price if the packaging itself added more to the experience. Maybe they're wrapped in a different package or they come in a bouquet, but this is just thrown all the pieces together. There's some love missing here. All right, and you are? This is going to be, oh, our extra succulent. So we do get 2 surprises as usual. One is a DIY and the other one is just a piece that we put together. So let's put you here and you are this kind of succulent, like a lettuce. I don't know anything about plants because I can't take care of them. They die very quickly. I forget to water them. Unless something makes noise, I forget it exists. There you go. And let's see what the instructions here tell us we get. It looks like we get a mini succulent cactus garden. Okay, I thought this would be a bonsai, but no. As always, I'm going to show you the instructions of how they tell us to do it, but it's pretty straightforward. It didn't even come with any resin. So what I thought was the actual base is turned around. So we're actually going to shove this upside down and put it on its base like this. So we have a rocky type base. And basically it's telling us to put the 4 red ones here in the back. like so. And these two pieces, which is a cactus, I guess with its bulb, they're going to go into each other like this. For some reason, this reminds me of a pumpkin. I kind of want a pumpkin spice latte. I can't wait for fall, if you can't tell. And this is gonna go right here. So far the colors are really pretty. Mini red succulent here. Now I know they said this succulent has to go here, but I don't feel like they did a good job on this triangle thing. It's not fitting. Come on, do I need to shove you harder? I think I do. Oh gosh, okay, we got it. We got it. Voila. And then we have this heart one, which is basically like the ones we've been getting as the second one goes right here. And of course we have a little digging tool that they use as a tiny decoration. And here's what it looks like all done up. This one is basically just plug and play. If I paid, which I did, I paid more than $20 because I paid it in British pounds. I paid money for this. Would I buy this again? Absolutely not. I feel like there's still something missing within the value, and these companies, y'all need to hire me as a consultant. I promise, I know, I promise. So I'm gonna go ahead and say not worth your cash unless you do see these on sale. I think anywhere between $5 and $7 a mystery box, sure, have fun. But more than that, it's just not worth it in my opinion. Of course, as always, I want to know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to watch more miniatures, make sure you click up here. If you want to catch something a little craftier or even reviews, make sure you check over here. Until then, I'll see you grains in the next video.